So hi guys, this is Navdeep from Immigration Services. Today we have Ms. Margee Patel with us. Ms. Margee has got the Canada student visa after 6 refusals, and she has a great profile. So we'll just talk us through the same, and we'll try to learn how her experience was and how she has become a successful candidate after 6 refusals. So hi Ms. Margee, how's it doing today?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you. I think this is the first time we are talking, on the video, like face to face, right? Great.
This is the first
And
time
can
that
you, right, right. Can you talk us through your profile first? Like, what is the education background? What is the total work experience you have? What is the current designation you're working at? And then we'll go over the refusals.
yes. So I have completed my bachelor's in 2017 in computer engineering, and then I have started in one company, one IT company, as a data research analyst. Then I plan to go Canada, so that's why I applied through one agency here in Ahmedabad. So they have
For which
applied for.
program did you apply, ma'am? I'm sorry to interrupt. For which program did you apply?
Yes, yes, that's what I'm telling. That they have applied for me in a data analytics program in Toronto School of Management. That was the private school. So I got the refusal because my file was under the non-SDS profile, and also the program was the diploma, and I completed bachelor's here.
Bachelor's. Yeah.
So
It was
that's
an
why,
undergraduate. Okay.
yes, that's why I got refusal. And then I go for another consultancy. They applied for me the master's program, like a graduate certificate in business analytics and international business management. But
Great. I'm
again,
sorry
I
to stop you. Yeah, 1 second. So for the first undergraduate program, how many times you apply?
uh, 3 times I have applied for 3 times. They have told me that you will get visa, you will get visa. Don't worry, we'll paraphrase your like SOP. We'll get it.
Did,
And
did you
so
did you apply through a consultancy in India or did you apply from Canada? Like, did you apply through IRCC consultant? Like, how was the case?
yes, yes, I have applied from India, like in Ahmedabad, here in Gujarat.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it is
Mhm.
in Ahmedabad.
Okay.
So
So
then,
after 3 refusals, then they changed the program. You went to some other, consultancy. They changed the program. Okay. For which program then they applied? Fourth time.
they have applied for information system and international business management.
Business analysis.
Yes. So it was the graduate certificate program. Still, I got refusal for the thing.
Yeah. How many times?
I think 3 times, 3 times more.
Yeah, 3 times again. So that means total 6 times.
Yes. So it was
And
very.
what did you feel like? After refusals back to back, what was going into your mind? I mean, you got
I was
6 refusals.
give up. I was totally give up, and then one day I called my friend, and he recommended me for you that one more time, you cannot give up like this. One more time, you can try. So I have called you after that, and I've talked with you, and then you give me hope that you can get visa. So I wanted to try one more time. So that's why I have applied by Delhi Immigration Services.
Right. I wanted to take you back to the refusals once again. So after 3 refusals, after 1 refusal, what was going into your mind? Like, what did you do some research or did you just trust the consultant? Like,
So many
how was
research. I've done so many research about the programs. Like I have done bachelor's here, so I cannot apply for like diploma program. I have to go for a master program or a graduation certificate program. So that's why I researched for that, and then like I came to know that I am doing something wrong. Something wrong going is my in my profile, so I have to make it correct. So then I called my friends. I have go through the forums, Canada forums, and then I got connected with one of my friend in Delhi, and he recommended for you. Then I contacted.
okay? And then what we did, I mean, in terms of the program, I think we applied for project management, if I'm not
Yes,
wrong,
we applied for
and I
project.
think
You have suggested
I
me that
feel
program, my program choice was wrong. So you have suggested me that I have to apply for project management, which based on a study I have completed here and the experience I have. You have
right.
suggested me for
And
that.
I think the most interesting thing was your IELTS was expiring, and that was the only intake you could go for. That was May, right?
Yes,
And had you not got the refusal, you would have to, rewrite the IELTS again. Then,
I
everything would
had
have
in
delayed.
IELTS was expired in July. After expiration of IELTS, I've got a PPR.
You got the
So
PPR after expiry of the IELTS.
I was
Uh-huh.
I was actually not ready to give exam again. So this is the great news for me that IELTS was expired. Then I got the PPR.
Right. And when did you learn about the approval? I think you called ISCC. Like, how was the case? But what was the
Yes,
reaction when you saw the
I
approval?
have called ICC, I guess on 14 or 15 July. That what the status about my profile. They told me that you have passed eligibility and passed the all assessment. You can get PPR soon. And after some days, 22nd July, I got PPR. And just I got PPR and second on the second minute I mailed you that I got PPR.
And whom did you inform afterwards in your family? Like, how was the reaction? Did they even believe that you got it?
Yes. I have told them after I called IRCC that I have passed my eligibility. They were they were very happy, and I also cried that I was totally lost the hope that I can get visa, but uh, you have made it. So thank you.
Thanks to God. So, as you mentioned, you didn't have any hope, right? I mean, after six refusals, for anyone having that, inclination to retry, I think it takes a lot of grit because you have to pay the tuition fee overall, all over
Yes,
again, and then you have to,
I
do the
I
stuff.
told my family that I'm going to apply again and I'm going to apply any other college. I have paid the fees by my own, so that was very difficult for me.
So you did everything on your own. Yeah.
I took risk on your behalf. Like I have trusted you and I took a risk. Like let's do it one more time, and like totally miracle happens.
It is a miracle, 100%. And there's so many other applicants who have two refusals, one refusals. You've seen six refusals, and you didn't give up. I think the best thing about you is you did not give up. So, what piece of advice would you like to give to them? Like, what did you do after the refusals? What they should be doing? You know, whatever piece of advice would be very helpful for them. So, yeah, you can just.
I would suggest that we and if any situation happen, we don't we cannot give up. Like we have to advise from friends, advice from forums or any other consultancy. Take advice from them, but do research by your own. Do not trust anyone. Firstly, do not trust anyone and research by your own. And it cannot happen like you cannot get visa, but the thing is you have to do right thing for your application. Just the thing like you have to mention SOP, like correct SOP, make a strong SOP and then you can apply. You have to choose the right program and definitely you will get visa.
Yeah, even your T-shirt says something about never give up or something, right? Never stop looking up. Amazing. I mean, your story is, very inspiring. Not at all. There's no doubt about it. But it's been a great journey, and I loved working with you. When we shared the SOP with you, you gave inputs, you helped us to improve the application. It was a great experience overall. But I think the best part for you, when I see your case, is I think you're a perfect example of never giving up. So I don't know how you got that conviction, how you got that belief in you that okay, you would pay the tuition fee again and you would try after six refusals. People after one refusal they feel depressed, and you got 6 and you were still pretty much okay. I mean, you were still pretty much practically convinced that okay, maybe we can do it. So yeah. So after our first conversation, what convinced you that okay, maybe we should do it?
Yes, after I called you before, I guess, 6 months, and you suggested me that I should go for project management course. The experience I have is data research analyst. It is for, I guess, 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm working since 4 years. So you have suggested me that I have chosen wrong program. The right program is project management. So I get to know that somehow you're right. Somehow you're right that my program is wrong. So I have to choose the right program based on my experience. So that's why I learned that uh, you're right somewhere. So I trusted you that I should change my program, and then I've changed my program, and like then happened everything, like miracle happens. I cannot say that I'm really speechless that I got prepared.
And you worked with other consultants also. Nothing against anything, nothing against anyone, but would you like to like define like because you suffered in terms of getting misguidance, you know wrong program, all of that. So what would you advise other students to take care of or keep things in mind while selecting a consultant and while even if they're doing application on their own? So what are the things they should take care, keep in mind? Yeah.
So firstly, two agencies, I've gone to two agencies. They have misguided me for their own purpose.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're back. We can hear you. Yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
you were saying you went to two consultants, they misguided you. Yeah.
I've gone through two consultancies, and they have misguided me for their own purpose. But like they have chosen for diploma program and other program which was not related to me. So I would suggest that go for the program which is actually related to your study and actually related to your experience. So do not go for any program like just apply and you will get visa. That's not like happen like you can apply for any course. So you have to research for the right course, so which is related to your study, which is related to your experience. So this is the thing for I I have to thank you that you have suggested me right program. That's the reason I've got a PPR.
So would you like to give students a checklist which they, I mean, some pointers which they should, keep in mind while selecting a consultant? Because, people can say anything, we don't know, they can misguide us. So
Yes,
how would
even
you
I've
ask?
gone through. Even I have gone through that. They have told me that you will get PPR. Don't worry, you will get PPR. We are going right. We are doing right. But
Yeah.
like,
I think what I personally feel is, I think it's very important to ask how and why. For example, if somebody is suggesting you a program, so you ask them that how this program will justify careeration progression in my case, and let them explain their story and let's see how they make sense. And I think this only this question, like how it will take you to the next level, will answer a lot of questions. And if the consultant is able to explain in detail rationally and you make sense with it, and it is a general scenario, it should be generally happening, then I think you are in good hands. If let's say they're not able to explain or they're not even aware about, then that's a red flag for you. And sometimes if they're not even aware about how they're going to do it, so then you can take the decision accordingly. I think it's very important to be aware and do more research, as you rightly pointed out. Doing research is very important, because until you won't do your research, you won't have that awareness about what is right and what is wrong. So I think these two things are extremely important in order to ensure that you are, doing everything correctly. I mean, it's very easy, I guess, to avoid the refusals as if the students are aware. And secondly, they, ask a couple of questions to the consultant so that they can, uh, they can ensure that everything is correct. So yeah. Uh, would you like to say anything to those students who are feeling depressed? I feel so sorry for them because there's always a hope, but sometimes due to some misguidance, they've got the refusal and they're suffering. So, would you like to say anything to them because you're a perfect example? So,
Yes, yes. I would like one thing only, that don't give up. Don't give up. Anything happens, just don't give up. There is always a hope. There is always a hope. You have to just research. You have to go through various person. Like you can take advice from 1,000 person. Ask 1,000 person, and then you can apply for your course or which is related to. But just don't lose the hope. Don't lose the hope. There is always hope. Like you can get visa, then nothing means like you cannot get visa. Just you have to go through the right person and the right course. That's
appreciate, ma'am. Appreciate. Thank you so much for taking time. It was lovely talking to you. I wish you great luck in future, and I hope you'll be flying very soon after getting the passport stamp. Uh, so happy for you that we got it after 6 times. This was a great achievement for us as well. I mean, I love working on complex cases, and your case was one of the most
that.
complex cases. And it was a great experience, to be honest, and I loved working on your case. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to work and overturn the decision. All the very best. You have a good life in Canada. And in case of any more questions, you're most welcome to get in touch. And yeah, all the very best. That's all I would say. Yeah, be happy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll stay in touch. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Bye.